Hello, I'm Jan Kotek, and this podcast shows how to use Outline Nebula Editor for deep sky objects in Asterope Planetarium. First, you need to download zip archive from the GitHub and extract it somewhere on your local hard drive. Then you can run Asterope by clicking on asterope.bat or asterope.sh depending on your platform. It's a pure Java, so it should run anywhere. However, I'm testing only on Linux. When Asterope starts, it will bring you to um, the Pleiades with some nebulas already done. You can zoom in and zoom out similar way as in Google Maps with mouse wheel, and you can move around with middle mouse button, or if you click somewhere on the map with middle mouse button or mouse wheel, it will bring you to the new location. You can also use navigation menu and hotkeys. You can change the field of view with Control 1 to Control 0. You can also move around with keys similar way as in first-person shooter. And there is a search object feature, so you can you can jump to the new object. Asterope is using the database which should understand most of the Bernard, NGC, and Messier objects. For the purposes of the simulation, I will use North American Nebula in the Cygnus. As you see, there is already some objects around there with nebula drawn around, with outlines drawn around them. Asterope comes with SkyView image stitching library. It's a Java library developed by NASA, and it can compose separate survey images into one. We support several surveys, but most important is second digitized sky survey in blue and red, as it covers most of the sky. You can also use a slow digital sky survey, but it covers only a small part of the sky. For some purposes you may use H alpha as well. So for now I will use red in the second digitized sky survey. This is a dialog which controls the survey. There are two important settings. One is scale. It basically controls distribution and balance of the black and white. So if your image is too white or too black, you may want to change it. I would recommend using linear for second digitized sky survey in most cases. Second important option is to decide if you want to use internal engine or use web service to stitch images for you. Asterope can download the rough data of the images and sky survey and process and do imaging stitching on your computer. However, it may require downloading several gigabytes or even terabytes of the data, but you are not limited by field of view, so you can make panoramas 50 degrees or even 360 degrees huge. However, this download may be very slow, so I will recommend using it overnight if you are doing really huge panoramas. For the purposes, if you are using, if you prefer to use smaller fields, let's say till 5 degrees, you can use web service provided by NASA to do image stitching for you. However, if this web service may get very overloaded, so it really works till 5 degrees, sometimes 10, but it may not work in all cases. So if you have a quite small field as now, I would recommend uncheck this button and use online service to do image stitching for you. It means you don't have to download so many datas. This may take up to a few minutes, so I will pause. And after 2 minutes we got our image. As you can see, there is North American Nebula painted on the background. It's kind of obstructed by deep sky objects, so I can disable them to better show the nebula. As you can see, there is really nice shape of the North American Nebula. To edit outline, you need to right click on the object and first check the object details to make sure you are editing the right object. As you can see, NGC 7000 is identifier of the nebula. So let's edit it. This is an actual image editor. There are two important fields. First is name of the author. As you can see, my name is default because I'm lazy to change it, but I would recommend to change it for it so you can get a credit. Second is a node related to the outline. In here, as you can see, the north is kind of not very well defined, so I will put node that it's blending with into the Milky Way. Okay, so the actual outline can be edited by left clicking and holding the by pressing left button, holding the mouse button, and gently drawing around the nebula. You may also use on tablet, which can simulate the right click. I'm usually doing this on my laptop with touchscreen. As you can see, we got a nice shape of the nebula. You may want to cancel. You may want to move the shape around a little bit, or you may want to cancel the undo your changes by left click by right clicking by left clicking somewhere outside of the map. So again, let's draw the shape. Left click, gently hold, and drawing around. Yeah, it's good for the purposes of the simulation. Press OK, and we got our shape. So the data were generated in the data ds outline subfolder. As you can see, there is new file called NGC 7000. It's of about 60 kilobytes, and as you can see, there is loads of points x, y, z, which are basically unit vectors with length. It's a 3D vector with length 1. So when projected on the sky, it identifies points, and all those points connected together are giving us outline we just drawn. Okay, that's all for now. Talk to you later and have a nice day.